guys, welcome to MoonChild Serendipity Tarot. So this is the reading that I wanted to do where I would channel the messages for BTS's member individually. So this is individual and personal message to BTS's members. And this is for Namjoon. I've already shuffled the cards to save the time because I figure doing it on camera or takes a really long time. Yeah, so this is I've done a message from the collective of fans and spirits for BTS as a group, and this is for the members individually, and I didn't separate the message from fans or spirits, so we're just gonna take whatever the cards give us. So let's have a look at the tarot. So what messages that Nandri needs to hear right now. So we've got the Four of Swords, have Ace of Wands in reverse, and we've got the Seven of Cups. So I feel like with the Seven of Cups and also the Ace of Wands and the Four of Swords, I feel like Namjoon is being a little bit frustrated at the moment. Because he feels like someone is not doing him justice, or it's like, yeah, he's like a little bit frustrated and disappointed, and also with this four of swords, it's like in a very, like this stage when you're like, I know it would happen. I know that people would react, I know that people would do this and that, and I know that it would disappoint me, but he knew that this thing would be coming, that it would happen, but then when it happens, he would still be kind of like disappointed and frustrated with the situation. And I think that is the way Western, not like media, but Western society treats BTS, and like the way they ignore or like refuse to acknowledge them, especially with the radio play in the US with this album. I know we are probably all very frustrated over it, and Namjoon too. And it's not that he disappointed that the fans don't like the album as much as he expected them to do, but it's about like the people that are ignorant and are like xenophobic in the industry, and like the industry overall, and mostly in Western music industry, like people are like just sneaky and yeah, the Seven of Cups is like deceiving, and people are like lying, or people are playing the two faces, and yeah, I feel like Jun is pretty, he's going into like defensive mode kind of. It's like I don't care anymore. It's not defensive mode, it's like I don't care anymore. I know that you would do this, I know that this would happen, but yet he's kind of like disappointed. Yeah, let's see what else can we get from the cards. Oh, we've got a fiery climax approaches, and then we've got a personal issues, riches, resolutions. Oh, okay. So I feel like with this frustration or disappointment, it won't last long, and he will find a way to deal with it, or someone would clear it up for him. Fiery climax approaches. This could be something to do with a lot of things are coming for BTS that I've seen in the collective reading. Yeah, and also like because a lot of things are coming for them, so there will be no rooms for this disappointment or frustration to stay too long. Or maybe he would get some news that would clear up this judgment for now. Oh, very nice. And then we have faith. So yeah, so like, yes, the situation is, we can pretty see how frustrating it is, and it's also frustrating for Namjoon as well. But have faith and trust trust your faith in this situation. I feel like things are clearing up. News will be coming in. We know that the Grammy nominations are coming out in the next few days. So I feel like that will be a highlight, and that will be positive for Namjoon and for the situation. He talked about it in the press conference as well, so definitely it's gonna be something that can be considered the fiery climax, or it will also, like, a Grammy nomination would solve a lot of knots in his personal thoughts. I know, we know Namjoon has a lot of things that he tied himself up with. And also this card is number 12, and it's Namjoon's birthday. So yeah, that's definitely a message for him. Have faith. Everything's gonna be alright. Like, by this time, we already know how this industry plays, and we can play to their tunes for ones or for twos, and we can prove to them that we are capable. And then we're just gonna play our own games, and if they don't play along, they're lost. Oh, and then we've got the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It is happening for you, not to you. See, so it's also a message about, like, if Namjoon has any negative frustration or disappointment, things will change if he flips the perceptions or perspective. It's like, instead of asking why are people doing this to me, you can ask, like, what can I do about the situation, or how can I think differently about it. It's like flipping the games around. Like, we play their rules, it doesn't work, then we play our rules, and we can create our own games. That's the mentality. And then we've got the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits and Soul Tribe. So I feel like it's all coming together. Have faith. Things are being revealed, and also Namjoon is like divinely supported, and throughout all the work that he has done, he has gathered himself a very strong and powerful soul tribe. Like, the people that resonate with him, like, is fans, and it's also people in the industry, people who understand what he's trying to do, and people who recognize him for who he is and what he can do, his abilities. So yeah, I think a big message from these cards that I get to Namjoon is that don't let the people who don't dance to your tune affect your rhythm. It's like, if people don't resonate with his vibrations, it's their loss. I mean, like, if they're not opening up to be blessed by the values that he carries and by the things that he's trying to do, it's their loss. Yeah, the better thing is to focus on what he does the best, and instead of trying to convince people who refuse to acknowledge him, refuse to acknowledge what BTS has done and has achieved, focus on the people who love and support the group and Namjoon. In that way, like, the table will turn, because the fan base are already big enough now, and BTS has made their impact and their presence in the music industry. Nobody can ignore them for too much longer anymore. So if Namjoon focus on doing what they're doing best, they're gonna get bigger. Like, nobody can stop them, or nobody can refuse them anymore. So instead of trying to convince people to come and like them, they can just be themselves, and people eventually will be drawn to them. See? And now we've got the last message. It says, attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So this calls for it's a call for Namjoon or even like other people. It's a sign, like if people tries to do negative things, or like if people express negative things, then it's just that it's their problem, not our problems. It's like when people hate us, the hate is like a turmoil growing inside of them, and it's gonna kill them. If we don't let it affect us, then it's not our problem. At least that's my take on it. And yeah, I think that's all the messages that I'm able to channel for Namjoon, and I feel like it is needed in this time, and I hope that he will see that um, that with everything that they've done up to this point, and with B, they are doing something really special, and he is doing extremely well. He's like, yeah, he's changing the world, and I feel like I just wish that he wouldn't stress himself too much. But it's a natural for him as a Virgo, as a perfectionist, and also as Namjoon as he is. But yeah, I just hope like he would find a way to ease himself a little bit more. And yeah, yeah, that's all that I can pick up from these readings, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you do, please consider to like and subscribe to the channel, and I see you in the next one. Bye!